Welcome to Profit Channels. This is my disclaimer. I'm not a financial advisor and I don't give financial advice. Please consider this video entertainment. Today I'm talking about Albertsons, the grocery store. It's about $17 right now. Today is October 11th, Saturday, October 11th. We have a 3.5% dividend yield, a lot of closely held shares, which means they're skin in the game. We got nice annual net income and quarterly, although our net margin has been going down. We've got some steady annual cash flow, but a little more liabilities than I prefer. If I look at a forecast, we got 20 analysts, 11 strong buys, 8 hold, and 1 strong sell. So the 1-year forecast is from $19 to $27. I asked ChatGPT what is the intrinsic value of Albertsons, and so here's a breakdown of their valuation methods, and it is all valued higher than our current price. So summary: undervalued, significant upside potential. I jump into the charts. Here is a weekly chart. I don't need to go back further than that. I put a line in here, which I think is going to be around the bottom. We've got points of control above us on this weekly chart, but we're still in bearish territory. I would say on the weekly chart that we have this channel, and if I Fibonacci this channel, we've got, and this is a pretty fib channel. The 0.5 here has been a resistance, and then getting there, we've had this, the yellow one, which is the 382, and then we've been fighting on this 236 and are below it. I'm expecting to come down here by this line, but we could be reversing here. If I put in our moving averages, let's get our channels out of here. We are pretty stretched from our moving averages on the weekly. We have never been this far away from the 200. We have been further away from the 50 and the 1. We do have weekly increasing volume. If I jump down to the daily, again, we are below all of our moving averages with a nice gap above us. Points of control are all consistently well above us. There is a nice channel here. We've been working down this channel, so we have not broken this channel. I would like to see this channel get broken first. Let's close that up and jump into a 2-hour. Okay, so in the 2-hour, we're fighting with the 50, but we have finally closed out this 2-hour gap that we've had for a long time. So I don't need to go all the way back. Again, we are still in this downward channel and have not broken out. If I jump back, so we're starting to see volume pick up down here. If I expand this, so we've got some increased volume right here where we're currently at, and a short-term point of control right above us. If I jump back to the weekly and get rid of my moving averages and my volume profiles for the moment, and I do a fib retracement on the bottom to the top, we're heading down to 786, which is near where I drew this line. The 618 has been support, And so now that will be resistance up here around 20. The 0.5 has been a real nice line. The 236 is pretty good. I like this long-term retracement. If I were to extend it from the bottom to the top to this line, we got real clean fibs right here. If I move this up and say the bottom might be here, this is not bad. I prefer, I think this one's a little cleaner. If I look at Albertsons versus the S&P 500, we have been in this downward channel. There's a fib channel. So from the bottom here to this top where we touch these 3 points, we are historically low against the S&P 500, but this is a bullish weekly candle as we're bouncing off this 382. The 236 is kind of what we've been following down. If I look at Albertsons on a weekly, this is a parabolic SAR and a super trend down here, and this is all bearish. Our RSI is in a downward trend. Our MACD is in a downward trend, although our histogram is a little lighter there. This is all pretty bearish, and our stochastic is in the toilet. On the daily, our stochastic was coming up and is turned down. We got mixed signals down here in the parabolic SAR and the super trend. Our MACD is trying to cross up, and our RSI, although it has been oversold, is turning back down again. If I jump into the 2 hour, so we've been really oversold here, but our RSI has crossed over the RSI average. Our MACD is turning down a wee bit. Our stochastics are heading down, and we have mixed signals in the parabolic SAR super trend. If I jump over to this chart, so I got rid of the squeeze momentum and added the awesome oscillator. On a weekly, money flow index is in a strong downward trend. Awesome oscillator is down. We are heading towards the lower part of our Bollinger Band, and the ADX is suggesting that we are still in a downward pattern. So when this goes up, it means we're in a trend, either up or down, and right now it's down. If I jump into the daily, we are now outside of our Bollinger Band. Money flow is trying to make its way up. The awesome oscillator is less bearish, and we are pretty high when they're over 40 on the ADX. That's when your trend has gone potentially too far and should be turning around soon. So we see it maybe trying to break this trend. And if I go to the 6-month or 2 hour chart, money flow index is on its way up, but turning down. The awesome oscillator is going bearish, and we are just running down the bottom of our Bollinger Band, and our ADX is diving down, saying that we are ending this downward trend, but I don't think we're quite there yet. All right, if I look at, here is the income statement, and if we look at our revenue, it's been going up here the last 4 quarters. Our gross profit right now is higher than it's been in quarterly in quite some time. We drop down to net income, 236 million. So we haven't had more than that. It's been about a year. So you look at our net income, it's generally an upward trend. If I look at the statements, the cash from operating activities quarter over quarter has been going up for about a year. If I hit the income statement, it's pretty, let's look at this annually. So just steady upward revenue, steady upward gross profit. Although our net income is down a little bit. So this is a bit of a net income downtrend. It's the price we get for this stock. But quarterly, we are just now turning up. If I hit the cash flow button, so we've got solid, this is increasing cash flow, a little down right now, but upward cash flow from activities is what you want to see. And let's hit the statistics to wrap this one up. All right, so we've been as high as almost 580 million shares. We are now down to 559.85 million shares. I like to see shares getting bought back. Our price to earnings ratio is fair. Our price to sales is low, which is good. Our price to cash flow is fair to low. So these numbers we want. Lower is better. Price to book is historically low. Lower is better. Now we look at return on assets. It's also a little low. Return on equity is a little low. And our return on invested capital is a little low historically. So in summary, I think we're coming down a little lower, and then there's going to be a good opportunity to get in. We do need to break this downward channel. Again, this is weekly. I hope you like this. Food is relatively undervalued right now because it is not sexy. Give me a thumbs up and subscribe if you like this. We'll talk to you later.